For centuries, Earth had watched. From its quiet corner on the spiral arm of the Milky Way, humanity had listened to the distant echoes of galactic politics, wars, and empires. The galactic powers, the Arthal Dominion, the Solari Concordat, and the Krell Ascendancy ruled the stars with indifference, arrogance, and overwhelming technological superiority. To them, Earth was a primitive anomaly, a world with too many languages, too many ideologies, and too much chaos. And so, they ignored humanity, until it was too late. Captain Vale Shan of the Krell Ascendancy still remembered the first incident. A small outpost near the Tol-Ceti system had gone dark. No distress signals, no signs of battle, just silence. When Krell scouts arrived, they found the station gutted, its titanium walls melted from the inside, and a single message scorched into the hull in English. We asked nicely. You kept pushing. Now we push back. At first, the incident was dismissed as piracy or rogue nanotech. But it wasn't isolated. Within months, similar strikes took out Arthal patrol ships and Solari listening posts. Each time, no survivors. Each time, a message left behind in crude Terran script. Galactic Central Command convened in emergency session. Surveillance across Sol had shown no signs of unusual activity. Earth's radio signals had diminished over the decades, their chatter replaced with encrypted bursts no one could decipher. Their ships remained grounded, their cities largely unchanged. It made no sense. But Earth had changed. Radically, humanity had learned long ago that to survive in a galaxy ruled by apex predators, one had to appear weak. Until it was time to strike, their probes had mapped the galactic network. Their AI hidden deep beneath lunar regolith had simulated every possible scenario. Their soldiers, born and bred in secret habitats on Mars and Europa, trained for wars no other race could imagine. They hadn't fallen behind. They had hidden. The message came officially exactly 3 weeks after the fall of the Arthal capital world, Virene. A massive signal broadcast on all galactic channels in every known language. The face that appeared was unmistakably human, an older man, silver-haired, wearing no military regalia, just a dark coat and eyes that had seen too much. My name is General Elias Grant, Supreme Commander of the Unified Terran Defense. He paused as silence fell across 1,000 systems. For 200 years, we listened. We learned. We begged to be left alone. We asked to join your councils, to trade, to coexist. And you laughed. You took our colonies, enslaved our explorers, bombed our ships. You believed us primitive. You believed we were weak. He leaned forward. You were wrong. The feed shifted, showing live footage, Krell battlecruisers splitting in half as invisible weapons tore through dark matter shielding, Arthal dreadnoughts falling to coordinated cyber attacks, Solari fleets reduced to wreckage by autonomous Terran hunter drones, swarms of them, silent, ruthless, without a single human on board. You see, we held back. We held back because we hoped for peace. But now, that illusion is gone. He looked straight into the camera, and across light years, billions felt a chill. You taught us fear. Now let us teach you consequences. The broadcast ended. The silence that followed was not one of peace, it was of horror. Back on Earth, in the orbital station Archangel, General Grant turned to his advisors. Status: Solari High Command has gone dark. Krell forces are retreating to the Outer Rim. Arthal fleets have been neutralized. And civilian casualties? Minimal. Our drones are isolating military targets only. Grant nodded. Good. We're not monsters. We just wanted to be heard. In the depths of the station, artificial intelligences, guided by quantum cognition and built from the fragments of ancient alien tech, pulsed in silence. For decades, humanity had reverse-engineered what others flaunted. Their science was crude but adaptable, and their greatest weapon wasn't tech, it was intent. Earth had unity now. Not of ideology, but of purpose. The world governments had long dissolved. What remained was a council of necessity. Human instinct, once chaotic, had found focus, and now the galaxy would feel it. Elsewhere, resistance began to form. Some fringe species celebrated humanity's rise, hopeful that the old tyrants had finally met their match. Others plotted vengeance. Humanity didn't care. A second message was transmitted days later, not a speech, but a warning. A map of the galaxy, red zones marking Terran-controlled space. A single sentence followed, "This is where we are. Do not come here." And beneath it, in smaller text, "We were peaceful once. You chose war. Now we choose victory." The Krell sent emissaries. The Celery begged for a ceasefire. The Arthal tried to launch a counteroffensive. None returned. Humanity didn't want conquest. They wanted acknowledgement. And when denied it, they didn't ask again. The galaxy would never be the same. A century later, on a distant world, a young alien cadet studying galactic history would come across a human artifact, a fragment of that first transmission from General Grant. He would read the words aloud in his class. "We held back, but we won't anymore." And for a moment, the entire classroom would fall silent, reminded that in the great dark ocean of the stars, the most dangerous creature is not the strongest. It's the one that waited,